Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down. Welcome to the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. Today I am checking out a beer that is probably unlike anything else I've ever had. I'm pretty excited to get into this. This one from, I believe this is called La Memphré. It's a brewery out of Quebec. This beer is Sauvignon Blanche. Right, so this beer comes to me courtesy of Mark over at Ale Drinker. Mark sent me this maybe like a couple months ago, and I've been curious to try this since. But also it strikes me as the kind of thing I've got to be in the right mood for, and that's probably the only reason I haven't gotten into it sooner, because I don't know what the right mood is for this beer. And I was trying to read up a little bit on the can, some description and stuff, and it's all in French. So thankfully I've got some cheat sheet notes here from Mark. So the brewery, La Memphré, Sauvignon Blanc mash resembles champagne brewed with honey, rosemary, cantaloupe, and ginger. That sounds pretty good. I do like honey, I like cantaloupe, I like rosemary and ginger. I can't picture them in this combination of things, but I don't know. The cantaloupe in particular has me, has my curiosity piqued even more. It says recommended with seafood or sushi. I don't really eat of the sea, so I'll just skip the food pairing recommendation. And he says at the bottom here, never tried it, can't wait for your review of it. So I probably should have gotten to this one sooner then, since you've been waiting for this one. Yeah, all right. Yeah, like I said, everything else in here is in French. I don't really understand a lot of it. I like the can art a lot. I mean, it seems very, very French wine country kind of thing. Is there anything else in here that's in English that I can tell you? The ingredients are water, malted barley, wheat, Sauvignon Blanc, must? Is that another way of saying mash? Must? I've never heard that before. Oats, honey, hops, yeast, rosemary, and it says it's 20 IBUs. All right, so yeah, let's just crack into this. Let's get right into it. I didn't want to use just a shaker glass for this one, which is what I've been doing lately. This just seemed like the fanciest thing I had, this stemmed glass from Nonsuch Brewing here in Winnipeg. Anytime I have a beer out of this, I feel fancy. Sorry, I just gave it a little rinse before, so it's pretty obvious when you're looking at it. All right, so let's pour this in. Let's see what this looks like. All right, sorry about that. I had a little technical issue there. So a little notification popped up on my phone while I was recording this in the middle of the pour, so you didn't see the whole thing of the pour. But I'll tell you, the head dissipated like immediately. And yeah, I mean, that doesn't really even look like a beer at this point. I noticed when it was pouring out there was like a nice white head that, again, had dissipated quite quickly. And as it was pouring out, it was very, very fizzy. I could hear a really loud fizz as it was pouring. So let's take a look, another quick look at it. Yeah, you can't see any phase through that. It almost looks like a glass of juice or something. Actually, maybe it's just having the champagne thought in my head, but it just kind of looks like a mimosa or something. Could be the fancy glass too. So let's get a nose on this. Okay, I'm getting. It does smell a bit like a white wine. I'll be honest, I'm not much of a white wine drinker. I'm not even much of a wine drinker at all. If I have wine, I always prefer reds to whites. And yeah, I do get a bit of a white wine kind of a smell on this. There's a bit of a fruitiness in there too, though, which is kind of nice, like a bright fruitiness. And a bit of almost like a funk. Like almost like you would get with like a farmhouse type of a beer or something like that. Yeah, the nose, initially to me, I was thinking white wine. Now I'm thinking more like a farmhouse beer. I wouldn't go so far as to say a Flanders or anything like that, but that kind of a smell to it. Okay, I have no idea what this is going to be like. Looking forward to getting into it. Cheers, my friends. I get the initial sip reminds me a little more of a wine, and the back end reminds me a little more of like a farmhouse ale kind of a thing. Yeah, there's a bit of that kind of a funky quality to it. In terms of the tasting notes that Mark provided here: honey, rosemary, cantaloupe, and ginger. I would say I'm definitely getting the honey and the cantaloupe. The ginger is ever so slight. And the rosemary's there if you're looking for it, I guess. Like, if I'm really, really thinking about it, yeah, I kind of get a bit of like the rosemary in there. But yeah, the cantaloupe, honey, right up front, touch of the ginger. It's pretty refreshing. It's not something I would drink all the time, but I don't mind it. Like I'll have no problem finishing this for sure. It has a very dry finish, but it's a pretty light body overall. So it's not bad. Like I said, not something I would have all the time. But it's decent and it's different. It's I haven't had anything quite like this before. Like I said, the most I can compare it to would be something along the lines of like a farmhouse ale or something like that. But even then, it's a little different from that. But there are definite notes about it that remind me of that. So pretty cool overall. So thank you very much, Mark, for getting this one to me. I really, really appreciate it, and look forward to doing another beer trade with you in the near future. To the rest of you, thanks for dropping by the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. We'll see you all again real soon. Cheers, my friends.
Once again, I'm tired and I need to go home.